Nations with what? With strong crying and tears. When we read such words, can you not feel something to be missing? Where is that strong crying and tears, the heart and soul, the passion and the power in our prayer lives? Has the fire gone out completely? To be clear, I'm not talking about, and this I have to be clear, about it's not some vain, empty form. It's not as if having passion means just praying louder or having more charisma or frenzy. We're not talking about the empty form. Hannah prayed without uttering a single word. So what are we talking about? We're talking about the heart. We're talking about praying with burden. We're talking about desperation. I think that's the best word, desperation. Leonard Ravenhill said, God doesn't answer prayer. He answers desperate prayer. And we should be desperate. With all that has transpired since our last conference just 2 years ago, should we be less or more desperate? When we were sitting at Manor Church in Manhattan at our last Foundations conference, December 2019, no one could ever have predicted or imagined what was just around the corner for the world. God shut down the world with a virus. He did. Every major sporting event was shut down. Incredible. Whether it was the NHL, NBA, MLB, PGA, they were all shut down. Billions and billions of dollars in loss. Every theater, every amusement park, every cruise line, every school, every restaurant, every business was shut down. Even churches for the most part, sat empty for a while. This is what God did just within the last 2 years. No one could have imagined this. God was shaking the nations, not just America, the whole world. But did this drive the people to their knees in prayer? No. What have we seen rather? Well, in Genesis 19, when the men of Sodom were struck with blindness and judgment by the angels, did that stop them? Did that cause them to drop to their knees in repentance because of the obvious judgment that was upon them? No, it says that the angels, they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. They were still trying to find the door. Such was their wicked, unstoppable lust of pleasure that even in the midst of obvious judgment, they still tried to pursue their sinful desires. It's the same with our world, that we're seeing massive unrest socially, politically, massive, economically. But instead of dropping to our knees, our world is no longer about U.S. passports with exchequer designation. Statues are being pulled down all across the country. Strengthening the art and racial riot cancel culture. A sitting president in silence. In Canada, has just been unanimously approved in both the House and Senate. This bill forbids even a parent of a child to persuade them to sue at the risk of prison. This is about to become law. The target is on our children. It's so obvious. Lego Place vowed to remove gender bias from its stores. Sesame Street is introducing two dads from the mind. DC Comics has revealed Superman now is bisexual and Wonder Woman as having a girlfriend. What is all this insanity? Like Sodom, the world is pursuing sexuality and perversity without bounds.